Hey, what's up guys? It's Calum or Calum's Fish Tanks, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a tour of all my fish tanks in my fish room. Long time no see, but anyways, let's get started with my 10-gallon low-tech planted aquarium. So here's the 10. First I'm going to start off with what I am stocking the tank with. As you can see, I have lots of yellow jacket tiger antlers. I also have 4 corridors. In the bottom corner you can see my peppered cory. I have 1 peppered cory, 1 bronze cory. You can see them right there, a green laser cory. These are actually F1 green laser cories. I got 4 of them at my local auction. Unfortunately, 2 passed away because I had them in my 40 breeder, which was not a good idea. I think the CO2 pH fluctuations is what caused them to pass away. But anyways, the 4 I have now are doing fine in this tank. I'm probably going to treat for some parasites in this tank soon, in case they do have internal parasites. But anyways, for plants, I have Trident Java Fern, which takes up the majority of the wood. In the back corner, I have an Amazon sword, as well as some Wendetti crypts. Up in the front, I have some other kind of crypt, as well as jungle val. Up the top, I have Christmas moss, and that's pretty much it for plants. This tank may seem heavily stocked, but I do test the water on this tank, and usually by the end of the week, my nitrates only hit a max of 5 ppm. So there is a lot of fish in here, but because of the amount of plants I have, it can handle it, and it removes most of the nitrates to go towards growth. And also, I forgot to mention what shrimp I have in here. I have a bunch of red sherry shrimp, as well as 3 Amano. Can't really see any right now. But here's a closer look at the Trident Java Fern and all of the yellow jacket antlers in here. Anyways, on to the next tank. So here it is. This is a planted bowl I've talked about quite a few times. I have not got the chance to show you guys it. I am going to show you the complete how I made it video. It is for a contest my local aquarium club is holding on aquascaping a bowl or some non-cube or rectangular aquarium under 1 gallon and create sustainable habitat for plants. So in this I have Rotella rotundifolia, Ultranthera reinecke mini, Christmas moss, Stargoni repens, dwarf hairgrass, Monte Carlo. I don't know if you can see that over there, but pearlweed and Lindernia rotundifolia, and I also have this terrestrial moss I glued onto the rocks, which is doing fine. But you will see more of this tank next weekend, hopefully, when I show you the process of how I built it and all of that. Anyways, on to the next tank, my newest tank. So this is my 5.5 planted aquarium. It's kind of my buce flanger tank. I have quite a few different types. This is Biblis, Aurora, 2 species of Aurora, and then in the back, the smaller leafed one is Brownie Mini Purple, and I also have an Arrogant Blue. All these buces, except for the Arrogant Blue, went from Lizzie's Fishies. If you want to see me unboxing that, I'll put the link in the description. If you're looking for buce and you're in Canada, I would definitely recommend checking her out. She has great service and great plants. For plants in here, I have Ludwigia species red, Rotella wallichii, Rotella mini butterfly, a single piece of dwarf hairgrass, Monte Carlo, a couple of crypts, 1 piece of Stargoni repens, and Pogostemon erectus. For inhabitants, I have quite a few yellow Neocaridina shrimp, or yellowish orange. I also have some guppy fry I'm growing out, which I selectively bred from a pair of my favorite guppies in my 40 breeder, because I'm thinking of getting rid of most of my guppies. And I also have some ram's horn snails, which I may get rid of. And for hardscape, I'm using lots of lava rock, and here is one of those orange shrimp I was talking about. I find them really pretty, and I really enjoy having them in this tank. But anyways, on to the next tank. By the way, I do not know what I want to put in this tank yet, so any suggestions are greatly appreciated. Remember, it's a 5.5 gallon tank, so I don't want anything too big. I was thinking some sort of schooling fish, and also it has to be planted tank safe. So any suggestions are welcome, and please leave those in the comments down below. So now I'm going to give you guys an update on the Emersed setups I have going. I currently have 4 just for growing out the plants, and 1 over here, which is kind of like a nanoscape, so I'm going to take off the lids and show you guys those now. So this one I kind of have aquascaped. I have some Rotella rotundifolia, baby tears, terrestrial moss, and a bit of Marsilea hirsuta, which isn't doing too well. This is the one I showed you how to make in that video, and it is doing really well. As you can see, I have probably got 50 times more Monte Carlo than when I started. Here's one for my Ludwigia species red, and as well as some Stargoni repens. I'm probably going to change this to just Stargoni repens. Here's another one for my Ludwigia species red. It also has Echinodorus tenalis and Hygrophila compact. And here's the last one growing Marsilea hirsuta, Monte Carlo in 2. I just wanted to see the difference in growth. As you can see, the dirt is way more compact, while the aqua soil is kind of spread out. In this one, it is Rotella species butterfly, that's just new there. And over here is Marsilea hirsuta. But anyways, on to the next tank. Here is my 5.5 gallon shrimp tank. As you can see, there's quite a bit of shrimp up in this moss I've added, as well as this weird algae. I'm not sure what it is. My camera doesn't really pick it up, but it kind of looks like a bunch of little balls in like a line, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. I'm also getting a bit of hair algae in this tank, and as well as some other algae. As you can see, the pearlweed is going out of control in the background. For this tank, I only have blue carbon release shrimp. Here is a bunch on this glass. For plants, I have Ludwigia arculata, Limnophilia aromatica, or Hyperoids, Bucephalandra montana red silver powder, Marsilea hirsuta, tiny little bit of Java fern, a little tiny piece of Hydrophilia compact, some more of that buce, and some Christmas moss, and cryptocorynes. So this tank is doing really good, except for the algae problems I just started having. The plants are doing really well, so hopefully I can get this tank back in shape. But anyways, now onto my 40 breeder. I forgot to mention I did have some deaths in this tank, and that is because of this Great Choice heater. It was not a great choice. The temperature got way too high. It got up to 85 degrees, I think, and it killed quite a few shrimp. But since then, it's unplugged, and I'm just keeping it in there as a source of biofilm for the babies, because they like to climb on it and eat off it. But anyways, now on to the next tank. So this tank is a complete mess. Some plants are doing good, some are doing horrible. I still haven't got the CO2 really in check, still getting lots of algae, still haven't got my dosing down, but I'm really not enjoying this tank. Some plants are growing really well, like this Rotella rotundifolia. Some algae is growing really well, like this blackbeard algae. Some plants are growing really bad, like this Stargoni repens. I don't know what happened. I think something's eating it. And as you can see, I'm also getting lots of green spot algae. So this tank, I'm not going to go into depth with it. I'm probably going to take it down and do a rescape. I've already started buying wood for it, but I'm just trying to wait till I have enough money to do so. So this is probably going to be your last shot of this tank as it is, and then I'm going to redo it. A lot of my plants are getting ripped up. I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm going to get some seaweed to figure out who I think it is. It may be my rainbows, it may be my cribs, or it may be my peacock gudgeons. Please give me your suggestions down below on what you think it is, but hopefully when I get some seaweed and watch who loves it, who doesn't, I'll be able to figure that out. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. This was Kelm's Fish Tanks. Next time when I show this tank, it's going to be completely different. So I'll see you next time.